Let's talk about the General Michael Hayden tweet. So General Michael Hayden, who used to run the CIA, has made his views of Republicans known. And boy, oh boy, the timing couldn't be better or worse, depending on your viewpoint, because we're in the midst of, hardcore MAGA absolutely believing that there's a deep state, believing that it's behind the raid on Mar-a-Lago, believing that you can't believe a word out of our intelligence agencies or our Department of Justice and the FBI. And at this very moment, General Michael Hayden sends out an insane tweet. Okay, so here first is Ed Luce, who's an associate editor of the Financial Times, who tweets out as follows. This tweet was 8/12, but the Hayden thing just came out yesterday. He tweets out, quote, again, this is Luce, quote, "I've covered extremism and violent ideologies around the world over my career, have never come across a political force more nihilistic, dangerous, and contemptible than today's Republicans. Nothing close." Okay, he's never encountered something more dangerous and contemptible. General Michael Hayden tweets out, "I agree, and I was the CIA director." So Michael Hayden, ISIS, the Taliban, Al-Qaeda, has never come across a political force. I never know whether it's nihilistic or nihilistic. I've heard people say it different ways. I say nihilistic, dangerous and contemptible than the Republican Party. What do you think?
I'm gonna put a quarter in Duncan's back and wind the toy,
yeah,
and just let him go. I think we'll all appreciate this.
Well, I think number one, I mean, his contract must be up for renewal at MSNBC to tweet something that outrageous.
Yeah.
And it's a perfect demonstration of why there's so much skepticism, I think, on the right and, historically on the left, with our intelligence agencies. You look at these people like James Clapper, you look at the people like Brennan or, Hayden, and you look at people like Schiff, who use the intelligence, apparatus in this country as this sort of shield to say whatever they want, no matter how outrageous it is. And I think it really undermines their credibility when they do things like that. And there are a host of examples going back to Russiagate in the early days of the Trump administration that prove out that these people don't have any idea what they're doing. James Comey all the way down. And it's like, I don't know what they expect.
Well, look, Hayden was in this line of work when they bombed the World Trade Center the first time. He was in that line of work when the same people took out Khobar Towers, right? He was in that same line of work when 9/11 happened. Over a 25-year period of time, Al-Qaeda and bin Laden associates took out an enormous amount of Americans and allies in pursuit of an ideology that is so dangerous and extreme, like we don't even need to cover it, right? But the fact that is sort of glossed over. By the way, Hayden worked in all of these places while that shit was going on, right? So now today's Republican Party, because it presents a different alternative to whatever's going on MSNBC, is somehow equated with bin Laden. I mean, come on, man. It's just, it's disgusting.
The FBI tried to entrap the former president of the United States by showing up when he won election and said, "Congratulations, Mr. President-elect. Hey, did you pee on Russian prostitutes?"
Day one.
Yeah, that's what James Comey did. And then he ran downstairs like a good little Boy Scout into his car and typed out a bunch of notes and tried to leak them to the media to start the independent investigation and Russiagate and all that bullshit. Like, I don't know. It seems like they were wrong about that.
I mean, there's so much to go into on that tweet. I think the funniest part to start with is at the very bottom. It says, tweet sent from McLean, Virginia. So he's in his mansion in like this wealthy suburb in DC, popping out takes on his iPad to impress MSNBC, get that contract renewal. This is someone who's seen ISIS set people on fire to execute them.
Yeah,
for execution videos.
And honestly, can I just say,
fire in pages? And he's like, no. Honestly, it's gotta be the GOP, who's far more extreme than that.
You may want to go with dangerous if you're a political opponent for the Republicans. Contemptible. Okay, I get it. You don't like Republicans, but truly nihilistic. I mean, like absence of moral. You don't believe in moral principles. You don't believe in religious principles. You believe life is meaningless. In what world does that describe Republicans, even arguably? They're the party of pro-life, of trying to protect unborn babies. They're the party that tends to be more religious. They're the party that used to, be very lecturing about moral codes and so on. Like, even arguably, I don't know how you get to nihilistic, but that's his worldview. And it's not just Michael Hayden's, it's It's why people believe that the CIA, that the FBI, that the DOJ would do whatever it took to get Donald Trump, to get him out of office, to get him from winning a second term. This is why core Republicans continue to believe that they stole the election, to get him from being able to run again. Do you ever wonder if your vitamins are working? Clinical studies show Healthy Cell's new ingestible gel technology called microgel delivers maximum nutrient absorption, 165% more than tablets. Think about that. It tastes great too. It's hard to make vitamin liquids or gels taste good naturally, but Healthy Cell products are the best tasting pill-free supplements on the market. Go pill-free and get up to 15 pills worth of nutrients in one ultra absorption gel pack, saving you money and time and giving you effective doses. Take a single great tasting gel pack at home or on the go. It's great for travel. You can mix it into drinks or blend it into smoothies. You don't have to worry about that chalky, disgusting thing when you get the tablets. Old-fashioned tablets, capsules, and powders contain synthetic other ingredients like binding glues, flow agents, fillers, coatings that could irritate your gut and are just disgusting. Plus, it's made in the USA. Visit healthycell.com/Megyn, Megyn, or use the code Megyn for 20% off your very first order. Hey, thanks so much for watching. If you like what you just saw, hit the subscribe button for more clips and full episodes.